Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna see Bitcoin, of course, on the daily, and regarding, of course, our channeling as usual. We're gonna see, of course, what's going on. We're still, of course, inside our base channel, and we still, of course, in a potential for higher prices, and that because, of course, we didn't finish the correction. In case we are in a correction, and of course, the wave C that it might unfold, or I would say the wave 3 here that it might unfold after double 1, 2, 3, of course, is not finished yet. Yeah, so we still need to finish it as a wave 3, and then we need for 5 towards the downside. Now, I get many questions in the comments. I know, guys, the market is very creepy these days, and everyone is wondering why KG is still looking for higher in such a creepy market. We should continue toward the downside. I understand you guys, but I'm an Elliottian. I'm not just like Hopper, yeah? So the thing is, I'm very technical, and since we are in the base channel, I cannot yet, of course, confirm that we are pushing downward for first reason. Second reason is I don't see even internally a finished correction. And of course, I'm gonna explain one comment as well, the why expanding diagonal, which is the most rare case scenario, why are you using it, bro? So I'm gonna explain it again, guys, because of course, I mean, I know it's very rare, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to use it. You have to use it in the right place. So we're gonna explain this, of course. Basically, we're still on the base channel. I'm still expecting a potential shallow wave here unfolding as a correction for Bitcoin. It can, of course, this turn into something much more higher. I'm gonna explain it as well. Now, the possibility here for this flat is, of course, that we might still be in between the 0.618 and the 1-to-1 fib level for a WX and a Y, meaning even if we push downward, you still can reach the 1-to-1 here. Okay, guys? And then pushing toward the upside, meaning 0.38 as well in confluence, and then pushing for higher, or I would say higher, it means, of course, the flat here. Yeah? So, meaning A, B, and a C can be still a shallow flat. It can be even a new all-time high, wave B expanding flat as well, coming back to the same area. So which one it's gonna be as a flat here, we'll see, of course, during this push toward the upside if we're gonna get an aggressive wave B for a new all-time high here. Basically, this is your target, of course, 0.38 in a shallow correction, which is at least the 56K here, and around, of course, this area that it might be, of course, reaching the 50K as well within this, of course, hold on structure, which is a strong support here that it much that I'm not expecting that it's gonna be easily broken, honestly. And here we are. We start to see, of course, some range here because this is a very strong support there. It's not gonna be like just like a butter here, and we're gonna cut it. Yeah, so it's not that easy. And of course, regarding this possibility, so far it is the highest on the daily before thinking in a deeper correction. Now, the deep correction is a 1-2-1-2, and then a wave 3, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, which is, of course, an A, B, and a C. Now, I know everyone, not everyone, I mean, many people, of course, I know it from your comments, just love the deep correction. I understand your psychology. I understand that you would love just to see the market moving on in one direction, especially one big direction, which makes you very wealthy. But this is just psychology inside your head. Okay, so it's not gonna happen, guys, like as you wish always. So the things might, of course, push in different direction, because, of course, the market doesn't want you to be wealthy. Okay, so just understand this all the time. Keep this in mind. You have to walk with the market. It's not easy trading. It's not easy. Oh yeah, the direction is down. I'm just gonna put it from there until, of course, Bitcoin reach the 30K. Okay, you can do that, but of course we are trading here and not just holding spots or whatever. But even if you are selling here, that means, of course, you are trading as well, and you cannot trade just one direction from the top to the downside here. Of course, you need to walk with the waves. And trading is different than holding or than investing. So spot holders, okay, they want to buy, they wait, that's fine. If you are waiting to buy the spot down, okay, that's fine. But if you are trading futures here, you cannot, of course, consider that. So basically, I'm looking, of course, still for a signal here to push downward. I need to break, of course, the base channel to confirm that we are continuing toward the downside here. We are in a 1-2, of course, double 1-2 here. Of course, I explain it again. You have an expanding diagonal, which is, of course, not allowed to be a wave 3. Someone in the comment mentioned that this is already a wave A. Again, I repeat, this is not allowed to be a wave 3. It is an expanding diagonal. It's against the rule. The wave 3 has to be, of course, a pure impulse toward the upside, no invalidation. All right? That means expanding diagonal, you can consider it only a wave C or a wave 1. 1-2, 1-2 then. Wave 3, unfinished, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And you're still unfinished. You still need, of course, to finish this wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. I hope that I answered also this question in the comment. So let's dive inside it, guys. Inside it on the 2 hours chart here, let me explain why expanding a diagonal. That is the most rare case scenario and the very rare pattern that you might see. And someone, of course, asked me about this. And yes, I know that it is the most rare case scenario and the last pattern, but it doesn't mean that we don't have to use it. It's an Elliott Wave pattern, and it has to be used in the right place. And this is the right place to use it, buddy. So why? Because, of course, first, if you are considering a W, X, and a Y, and if you are considering this is a 1-2, of course, this is totally wrong. Because first, as a W, X, and a Y, it can work, but there is a problem. There is something much more rare than an expanding diagonal here, which is a W, X, and a Y inside a wave Y, which is 3 waves here, of course, as an ABC, but the wave C is kind of like an expanding diagonal, or you are in an A, B, and a C, because this wave B is a running flat here. Impulse, running flat, impulse, which is a zigzag, turning this into a W, X, and a Y inside a wave Y. So otherwise, you have to use the expanding diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, A, B, and a C. Since you are using expanding diagonal here, which is the most rare, as you mentioned, why not, of course, an expanding diagonal like that? Right? And since this is also a zigzag, can be considered impulse, running flat, zigzag, this is your wave 3 expanding diagonal, wave 4, and wave 5. So that's why I'm using it in the right place. Yes, it is rare, but you have to think how to use it and when it comes in. It's a pattern that it has to be used, of course, as well as per Elliott Wave. It doesn't mean that if it is rare, we don't use it at all. So basically, if we are in a W, X, and a Y here, I doubt it somehow. Also, if you take a look at this impulse toward the downside, it is finished in 3 waves down. That means, of course, this is not an impulse. It's against the rules. Wave 1, wave 3, wave 5, all of them has to be 5 waves. Impulsive. And this is not the case. That means this is not an impulse. This is a W, X, and a Y here. And it might be, of course, your wave 4 in an expanding diagonal, because wave 4 has to be longer than the wave 2. So that means, of course, all the rules are perfect here. Plus, you get an impulse after it. This impulse, of course, internally here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It's an A, B, and a C unfolding for higher, because we are looking for zigzags here. A, B, C, and A, B, C, and A, B, C. So I hope that that this convinced you. I tried all the things that it kind of like confirms something as an expanding diagonal here, unfolding. And plus here we are impulsive, and I don't see yet here you have an ABC expanding flat. Yesterday perfectly rejected at the target. We pushed towards the upside. Okay, we took that trade. We made some profit. It's not a big profit, but okay, still fine. I mean, it's a very, very hard market. Now, you can consider this anyway, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished here. And you have an ABC again, Don't forget, invalidation is taken. Nothing is impulsive here, and we're pushing again toward the upside. Why? Because it's an expanding diagonal as highest possibility right now. And we're looking, of course, for an A, B, and a C as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. By all means, I know that this is a most rare case scenario, but I know as well when to use it, guys. So, okay, I'm not asking you to trust me here. Of course, at the end, I'm just simply giving the analysis of from my point of view. Of course, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna, of course, say that yes, this was wrong, and of course we still currently pushing toward the upside, so everything is fine for me. Now currently my target, my key level, my red flag is this this target 68k 566, meaning an ABC, of course broken. That means of course your red flag, we push bearish. If not, if we still, of course, above it and we're still pushing in green like that, that means, of course, we push for higher. Another possibility as well is a triangle here, A, B, C, D, and a E, for, of course, a zigzag, and then pushing again for higher. So keep this also in mind. Just because if you see a red a little bit there without taking the high, oh, KG was wrong, and we start, hey, let's write a bad comment for him. So A, B, C, D, and a E triangle, and then pushing towards the upside. Keep it in mind. Even if we rebound in red here, it might still a possibility for a triangle, even if you don't take the high. Okay, so keep this a possibility as well in mind. Of course, before the 1-to-1 fib level 68k 566, I'm bullish. All right, I'm looking for higher. From there, I'm looking for lows. This is our key level, of course, to be watched. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.